Hey, it's Saturday for you. It's Wednesday for me. I did Tuesday last night, remember? Anyway, um, we're here. I've been pretty consistent lately with this anyway. The rest of my life, yeah, that could be debatable. But anyway, today, I probably have one of the funniest dudes. I barely even know him, but the fucking guy is hilarious. I see him on Facebook doing dumb shit all the time. And I'm like, man, I gotta have that guy on here because he's fucking hilarious and he's a good musician, even though he might not say so. He plays in a hardcore band and he plays in the band Idle Minds, who we had the singer on here before, Chris. Without further ado, Magic Mike Pruitt. Mike,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
not much. How are you?
Dude, I love that intro, Magic Mike Pruitt.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say something about Chippendales and then the Rescue
you know,
Rangers, but I just didn't have. I didn't know where to go from there.
when both my bands kick me out for my lack of talent, at least I'll have a fucking stage name.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to start at OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude, I'll vouch for you. You know what I mean? I'll write your resume and shit. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
So what's
good,
new,
buddy? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's
Yeah.
we're in the middle of like Idle Minds is in the middle of we're demoing all our new songs so we could put a new record out. And like I'm kind of new to the game, bro. So I thought just being in a band was like you just show up and play live and it's punk rock. It's not supposed to be good, right? Then I got into like where we're like, there's this thing called a metronome.
Dude, I just found out about this 3 months ago.
Yeah, fuck that
Yeah.
because it sucks, bro. And then like, and I'm really lucky. I am really lucky because I have like the support of all the dudes in Idle Minds. I mean, and Orlando Furioso too. But so they're really patient with me because I'm not used to that. Like I've been around punk rock for 30 years because I'm like, I'm older.
Yeah, same.
But I never had enough stability in my life to be able to be like, hey, this is something I can do and not like just completely fuck it up.
Yeah. No, I get that, man. I've been in bands since I was 15. I was playing in bars and stuff, but like the same extent, I think I only ever recorded one time.
Was
And
it
it was like
Aaron?
like recorded anything, you know what I mean? Like and like I was just in some dude's like studio basement or whatever, and it was all shitty. But like, when you have to take it serious and stuff, it's just a little bit different.
100% different.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
100% different.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I can't be all drunk or you know what I mean, doing my normal shit. It's just
Yeah, man. So it's cool though. Like this new Idle Minds record, like I just joined the band within the last like year and a half.
Mhm.
So like COVID happened and it fucked a lot of shit up for a lot of bands. Of course, everybody knows that. So this is like the new record for Idle Minds, and it's a fucking banger.
Dude, I believe it. When I seen you guys in November there, it was fucking awesome.
Dude, how rad was that?
Dude, that was just a good time altogether.
I can't say enough about all those fools in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. Like David Myerski,
Yeah.
dude, he does the Upstage Fest every year.
Dude, he
And
does so much.
dude, this year's gonna be sick as fuck. It's good. I'm really excited for it, bro.
The funny thing is I met Dave. Dave used to have a fucking, like, he sold, retro video games and shit, and through all the music, like
No shit.
yeah. Listen, we live 17 miles apart, and, like, we've been in the same, like, bullshit for the last 20-some years. I never met him until he ran this fucking retro video game store, and then we got talking, and fucking I'm like, "Oh my god," like so that's how we met, but yeah, never not even through music.
Dude,
And
that's
he actually dude, he closed that a month before COVID happened too. It's funny enough.
wow.
Yeah, he stepped out right at the right time.
Dude, all those dudes up there are so fucking rad. Like I've been really lucky. Like my homeboy Jay Beluski does this shit in New Jersey called Stomp Out Animal Abuse, where he puts on these like massively rad fucking mixed bill shows and just amazing fucking shows. So like I'm really lucky in that respect that like I get to experience a lot of different scenes where everybody's just been straight cool. Those Clearfield hardcore dudes, like I know you're from Western Pennsylvania too. Like I used to live in Pittsburgh and say yins and drink fucking Iron City beer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
like those Western Pennsylvania dude, you guys are fucking legit, man.
Yeah.
You
That,
guys are legit as fuck.
the bass player for, what the fuck, okay, Brace for Impact, Snack Pack.
Fucking
Dude,
Carl, that's my
dude,
dude, bro.
dude, he actually started playing bass because of me.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, I remember actually the building I'm in now, yeah, it used to be a fucking all-age venue, and we used to play there, like, once a month, dude. I remember, like, signing autographs for him, and I'm like, "Dude, I just live, like, 6 miles down the road in Phillipsburg here," you know what I mean? I'm like, "It's
I'm
not a
saying,
big
dude,
deal."
all those dudes are straight up fucking legit, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Dave Steele, I can't say enough about him either, like, he's just a fucking
Bro,
him and his wife, yeah, they're just good people.
Dave and Susie are dope. They have that cool little dog. Dave's a maniac, dog. Like,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
last year at Upstage Fest, he just was like, "I'm doing this shit in a Speedo. It's gonna be awesome."
Well, dude, the
And
first year he came out in just those fucking swimming trunks, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" But he's the only one that does it right because I don't know. I get on the only thing I don't like about the hardcore thing is everybody's always just like looking in the distance and ready to kill somebody. And like he actually brings some humor to it because like I just like to laugh and make fun of everything. But he like I don't know.
yeah,
He does it for me.
it's like I'm in, my hardcore band Orlando Furioso, like it has like pretty serious lyrical content. You know what I mean? There's like some legit like it's kind of anti-government kind of stuff. Just like I don't know, you just have to listen to it to this. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nick sings so fast, I don't even know all the words, but I know how the vowel movements go. So when I'm playing them, I'm just like, "Ah!" It sounds fucking legit.
Dude, you
But
guys are good too.
I'm like, thank you so much. You
Yeah.
make really good fucking songs.
Well,
But
like, dude, I'm not even into that scene a whole bunch, but when I saw you guys play, I'm like, fucking hey, like you got it.
we just have fun, bro. Well, I have
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like the token idiot of the fucking band.
Right.
Because
But like, don't
you
you
know,
work away during the week?
huh?
Don't you work away during the week?
No, so
Oh.
I build bridges for a living,
Oh, no
and
shit.
like yeah, the company that I'm working for now is based out of Baltimore.
Okay.
And so, like, I was down in Norfolk. Like, I just got sent out of town a couple times, whatever. But
Oh,
not
see, that's in my head. I thought you were out of town all the time, and I'm like, man, this motherfucker's out of town, and he's traveling on the weekends. I'm like, he ain't gonna ever gonna have time to do a fucking podcast. But now it makes a little more sense.
always got time for you, Jimmy, man.
That's
For real.
awesome. Are you guys close to Baltimore?
Like 74 miles, I think. Yeah,
I think I'm
I got a shitty fucking commute every day.
yeah, I think I'm coming down there in March. Like Paperback Tragedy and Coffee with Lions are playing at the Depot or something.
Yeah, dude, shout out to Allegedly Records. My
Yeah,
fucking I love those fools, Amy and Bree, Chris and all them. But yeah, we're doing uh like an Allegedly Records takeover joint at the
yeah,
Pie.
it's the next night at the pie shop, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like Paperback Tragedy, our band, curse words. They're gonna kill me because I cannot fucking remember the other band, but they're playing too.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't remember it either. But I have family down in Baltimore and like Glen Burnie and stuff like that. So I think I might come down for it. Yeah.
Dude, definitely come down, man.
Yeah.
Dude, and like you can't do that shit at the pie shop. Like for anybody that's never been to a show at the pie shop, like being in a band, the sound there, fucking incredible, bro. Like they're really good at masking my inability to play bass. And but their food is fucking dude, they got pie. Man, they got all kinds of pie, bro. They got fucking
I've seen pictures of the pies and I'm just like,
it's
wow.
ridiculous, bro. They got chocolate chip cookie pie. They got some other pie that's got vegetables in it. I'm not a vegetable guy. Vegetables are for suckers. But
Agreed.
I don't want to exclude any like vegan or vegetarians. You guys are saving the planet. Real talk.
Yeah, well, maybe. Uh,
One
how
animal at
long
a time, Jimmy.
how long you been playing bass, man?
Literally 18 months.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Did
Like,
you play anything beforehand?
I mean, I would like I've always been around music just from yeah, I started going to shows when I was 14. It was in like 1992 or something. So I always thought being in bands was fucking rad because I'm just like that shit looks really fun, you know what I mean? And so I kind of taught myself how to play guitar really, really poorly.
Mhm.
And like I never just did anything with it. I just learned how to play along to the songs that I like. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. And then like I mean, dude, I'll be super candid with you. So there was like a 5-year fucking chunk of my life where I was just like fucked up. Like drugs had a hold of me real bad. I was homeless in LA and Skid Row and all that shit. And then I got my life right and just started doing the right thing, and the right thing started to happen. And then I went to one of my boy Jay Belusky's shows in New Jersey, and I'm part of this like online recovery group. It's
Mhm.
not it's not. I mean, there's 12-step meetings involved in it, but it's basically like-minded people from the punk rock scene, the hardcore scene, that have like mental health issues or substance abuse issues and shit like that. And we're just like a support structure for each other. That and they have 12-step meetings and shit for people that works for and whatever. But they're called Team No Head in the Oven, and then fucking 100% rad fucking people. And I went to a show, and it was a big meetup for everybody that I met on the internet. It was like right after the pandemic had ended, and there was this massive show in New Jersey. So sorry, man, I'm the king of run-on sentences.
No, keep talking, man. This is good.
But so I go up there, and I knew this dude Nick who had this band Orlando Furioso, but it was just him. It was just him like writing these songs in his basement or whatever. But he wanted to play out a couple times. So he had some hired musicians. Like, he had the drummer from fucking Hudson Falcons. I don't know if you remember that fucking old punk rock band, Hudson Falcons, Jersey, whatever. And they played, and it was cool. And then we went to another show in New Jersey, and me and Nick rode together, and he was like, dude, I really need a bass player for my band. And I was like, that's cool. Let me know. I'll see who I know. He was like, no, you should come do it. And I was like, okay. So, I showed up at his house. I was like, I don't have a bass. He's like, don't worry about it. And he gives it to me, and he was like, oh, by the way, these songs are in drop D. And I was like, I don't know what that is, fool. But if you show me the dots on this fretboard, I'll play these songs, because the songs were really good. I liked them. And so it just kind of evolved from that. Then we needed a drummer in Orlando Furioso. All the dudes in Idle Minds lived like right up the street from me.
Okay.
I got to see Idle Minds. Like, I met Chris Joyce I met him in on Facebook, bro. I was like, I really like this band. He was like, yeah, we're from Charles County. And I was like, that's fucking gangster, because I'm from Charles County. Like, the only things you can really fucking Southern Maryland, like, claim to fame, Good Charlotte. Toby from H2O grew up in he spent a big chunk of time in Southern Maryland. And then like Idle Minds. So I called him, and I was just like, I called Holden, and I was like, hey, we need a drummer in this hardcore band. And I asked Chris, and Chris was like the broker, bro. Cause I was like, I didn't know if I should feel weird about being like, hey, can I borrow your drummer? And Chris was like, well, you can borrow our drummer, but we need a bass player. And I was like, well, I'm telling you, I suck, but I'll do it. And then just coming to it, like, so I came over, and we started jamming, and it was cool. And then, like, that was the first time Josh Wynn ever yelled at me. And he's so fucking mean to me, dog. Like, your shit's out of tune, and there's a metronome. And I'm just like, stop yelling at me, Dad. You're making me feel bad right now.
So listen, I met you originally at that Savage Mountain thing last year when I was filling in with the Filthy Lowdown.
Oh, that's
so,
great.
So listen, I've been playing bass for
Filthy Lowdown's sick.
I've been playing bass for 20 years. That was the first time I ever played in drop D, and I didn't know what it was either.
It's fucking weird. I didn't even know instruments did that.
But no, I just always associated drop D with like Korn. You know what I mean? Like, I knew they played most of their shit in their fucking drop D, because everybody would always say about it. But I was like, whatever that means,
I love punk rock and shit. I grew up on 90s skate punk, like the Fat and Epitaph and shit like that. But the first show I ever went to by myself was a Biohazard show. I was 14. It was like Biohazard, Sheer Terror, and Next Step Up. And I remember walking in, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like, these dudes look tough. Their songs are fucking badass. And so I got into the hardcore scene. Like, I got into like the Revelation Records comps and Victory Records and all that shit.
Yeah, Hatebreed I saw, I bet you 20 sometimes, dude.
Yeah, me too, man. And they were like, you know what? I used to live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And so, like, do you remember Club Laga?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, I used to work at Club Laga.
No shit.
I was a security guard there. Yeah.
No shit. Yeah.
We would go to shows at Millvale Industrial Theater. Mm-hmm. There was like this little dude named Manny, and I remember he had Hatebreed, Sworn Enemy, and fucking No Retreat at Millvale Industrial Theater. It was like 20 kids showed up, and it was like the best fucking show ever.
Dude, Hatebreed played at the fucking, like, it was some fucking, like, it was like a Frenchville picnic or something around here. Like, it was just like this weird ass place they played in the middle of Pennsylvania, dude. And it was like, it was still when like Under the Knife was out. Satisfaction wasn't even out yet. Like, it was way back. But like those first two full albums, like, dude, when they were touring, like, what was the second one? Fucking, oh my God.
Under the Knife, Satisfaction
was,
I think Perseverance.
That's the one. When they were touring that, man, they must have came around State College at least 3 or 4 times during that tour. And like, I seen them so many times, but the only thing I was ever disappointed in, I forget who I seen a couple years later, but it was, he had a band called Josta, and they covered Hatebreed songs. I'm like, what the fuck's even the point of this, man? Like, it's you singing and like, you're playing the same, like, what's the point of this?
I think like, I remember, Josta, the Josta project was cool. And then, but see, that's what I love about hardcore. That shit is so incestuous, bro. Like, like then Jamie did the whole Ice Pick. Remember Ice Pick, the side project with Dane Diablo and all that shit. I don't know. I love New York hardcore, bro. Like, the dudes in Idle Minds, they like They don't low key like hate on me, but we get it, dude. We have this discussion every fucking band practice, bro. Where like drunk Chris Joyce is like, bro, I don't understand why hardcore, blah, blah, blah. And I'm and Josh is like, yo, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sounds like skate punk. We were talking about H2O. And I was like, bro, that's not skate punk, it's a New York hardcore band. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, no. And dude literally went on for an hour before finally I was just like, I hate you guys. See, they're talking shit right now, bro.
I feel like H2O could go either way though. Like something like Madball, like that's New York. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Like
but see, I like a lot, like there you have your like your staple New York hardcore bands like Madball and H2O or Scarhead, Agnostic Front, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then like I like 90s hardcore from New York City too. Like yo, we're playing Orlando Furioso is playing a show in New Jersey with Silence Equals Death, which yo, for anybody watching this, there's band like I'm gonna plug some of my friends' bands because
absolutely that's what it's here for, man.
Amazing, bro. Like Silence Equals Death, Extinguish the Code, Cropsy, Brace for Impact. Those Brace for Impact dudes fucking wild anyway. You know that.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts.
Like Dead Blow Hammer. It's got Rob Kabula from fucking Old Agnostic Front in it. There's a bunch of bands that are coming up around the Northeast, bro, that are just fucking sick with it. Fire is Murder, another one that's fucking super sick. And then like Orlando Furioso is on a record label called 1054, owned by this crazy fucking Aussie dude named Peter in Australia. But
that's in Australia?
Yeah, bro. Like hands down, he's signing some of the hardest fucking bands that are just and they don't sound the same. So that's something that like for me, a lot of hardcore can sound the same, or at least in my ears, you know what I mean? But like, yo, everything on 1054 is just slightly different. Like
a lot of punk could say the same too, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of punk music can sound exactly the same. Like, I don't know. It's got to stand out for me too, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're playing with, I don't know if you remember a New York hardcore band called Go.
No.
From the 90s, fucking sick with it. Like, I'm super stoked to play. And then, another show that my homeboy JJ, he has this fucking outreach he does like as benefits for pit bulls called Brick City Rescue.
Okay.
So, you know, we're going up there to play March 5th. Yeah, March 5th with fucking Underdog, bro. Like I get to play with Underdog, or like I'm just like, what? I get to play with Underdog? Like that's sick. And Ice Cold Killer's another New York band. So go check all those bands out because they're fucking they're all fucking amazing and they're all different. But it's all punk rock hardcore.
Back in the day in Clearfield, did they ever tell you about the fucking? They used to have a jail in Clearfield that they used to fucking open up the cells and fucking like Dave Steele and them. They used to play in these motherfuckers, dude.
No,
like, dude, yeah, it was called the Rock. The
now I'm mad at Dave Steele for not telling me about it,
dude. It was something else, man. It was probably 15, 20 years ago now, but I mean, it was. I think they were in a band called what shit? This is gonna drive me nuts. I can't think of it. No, not 969. It was fuck. I'll think of it. But Carl was in the band too. Like they all were. Damn it. But I opened up for him a couple times. We even played here once. I can't remember the name, but man, that place was fucking insane. But like I said, it was an old jail. It was neat as shit. But they shut it down.
And that's why I like punk rock. Like where, like with anything else you do in your life, where are you going to be able to be like, yo, I'm going to hang out in this old fucking jail and fucking do fucked up shit with my fucked up friends? Nowhere.
No. And I don't know. With punk rock too, there's like, there's looseness about it, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I ever have to play perfect or, you know what I mean? Like I actually strive to fuck up a little bit, you know what I mean? Like that's part of it, the sloppiness. Like
dude, that's me, bro. I don't strive to fuck it up, but I can tell, I could tell when I'm playing with Idle Minds and I fuck it up. And Josh will give me the look. And I'll tell the whole crowd and be like, hey, it's punk rock. It's not supposed to be. I'm keeping it authentic.
Dude, I played in this country band for a little bit. And this guy I just wanted to play so bad. So I joined a country band. I was like, whatever, it might help my skills, whatever. But dude, I would fuck something up. And this guitarist, he would turn around. And he would just give me the most biggest evil eye ever. And I'm just like, dude, I'll just stop playing. Like, holy fuck. Well, we were up in Massachusetts playing one night, sold out the place. Penn State was playing Ohio State, though. And Penn State was winning. So I had my back to the crowd watching this big screen dude, and he got so pissed off at me. I mean, I for like 4 songs, I was watching the game. Like I was playing, but I just didn't acknowledge anybody else. But yeah, it pissed him off pretty bad.
That's fucking rad, bro.
Yeah, dude. Penn State lost anyway, though. That wasn't rad at all.
But yeah, dude, like I don't know, man. I just
Dude,
really like punk rock and hardcore, bro. It's
well,
just,
like
it's the only thing I've done in my life consistently for 30 years besides be a compulsive fuck up. So
yeah. And I like, dude, I get the drug thing and everything too. Like I went through, you know what I mean? I think everybody has a story, obviously, but
yeah, for sure.
it's cool coming out on the good end because I know a lot of people that haven't.
Yeah, we're super lucky for anybody. Like we're super lucky.
Yeah.
I know I'm super fucking lucky. Like,
Dude, my town has like 2,000 people in it. I've been burying friends since I fucked 6th grade, 7th grade. Like but it's,
it's tough,
it's your normal small town America. Like,
yeah, dude, like, I had never been to Clearfield, right?
okay.
And we were driving up there. For one, I don't know if you're aware that there's a fucking Bermuda Triangle in Western Pennsylvania, because, bro, I'll look at my GPS and I'm driving, and I'm like, okay, everything's cool, and I'm going, and then my GPS will spaz out, and then I'm trying to get to Clearfield, but I'm by like the Allegheny Tunnel, and I'm like, I've been to Pittsburgh, I know this is not okay, but dude, it took us from what was that, Breezewood, Pennsylvania?
Yes.
From Breezewood, Pennsylvania to Clearfield took me 5 hours, bro, because my GPS kept doing this. And then I get there and I'm like, Carl, what the fuck, dude? He's like, oh, you didn't know? Yeah, it's like a Bermuda Triangle out here. And I'm just like, no, Carl, I wasn't aware. And now it took me 5 hours to fucking get here.
Dude, we do this. It's an hour away from here. It's in Patton, PA. We do this Toys for Tots benefit every year, okay, around my birthday.
Oh, that's
we
right.
do it, but we go up. You'll drive a half hour and you're like, oh man, I got like a half hour to go or whatever. All of a sudden, man, like you're driving, I'm looking at my GPS, sorry, 25 minutes to go. It seems like I drive 50 fucking miles. I look down and it's like 20 minutes to go. And it's like, what the fuck? And it just takes, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
fucked up.
Dude, it's the fucking Western Pennsylvania Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
But yeah, just goes to show you, Pennsylvania has everything. You guys got the Amish, old steel mills, mountains, and a Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
It's the everything state.
Yeah, we're the lucky ones.
Everything state.
Everybody was always asking me too, because like my town's just run down old coal town. They're like, why don't you go somewhere cool? And I'm like, where the fuck is cool? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I know people here at least. Like, I don't go somewhere when I lived in Pittsburgh for a while. I didn't know anybody there. Like, that sucked.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a weird city, bro. But like, it was. I was in Pittsburgh on and off from like 2000 to 2002.
Dude, we were there at the same time.
That's so weird. Like, I used to hang out at the shoe place across the street from Club Lago called Bobbers.
Okay.
And like, there was this little dude in there, and I don't know if he was ever telling me the truth or not, but his name was Andy. He was like, I'm the original singer for Anti-Flag. And I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, it was just a weird place, bro. Like, he would just go on and on about it. And he was a super nice guy, whatever. And then I was like not working. So at first I would just sneak into shows. Like, I would just jump in that shitty elevator, shitty freight elevator, and just walk in with bands. And finally, the guy John Renato, Joker Productions or whatever, was like, "Look, bro, you got to do something. You can't just come to shows for free." And I'm like, well, "Give me a job. I'll work for free just so I can go to shows." and that was super dope, dude. Like, I got to meet a lot of people that still play in bands today that like help out my band, like my hardcore band and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had one of those places here. It was called the Crowbar.
Okay.
So one night we're doing a bunch of blow or whatever. And I didn't realize like the band was getting ready to start. We were seeing Mushroom Head. So I start walking in, man. And I'm like, I'm walking, I'm all fucked up. And then like security guards just fucking like tackle me and grab me. Well, here, like I was like walking right in with Mushroom Head. Like they were in front of me and behind me. Like I was just walking in like as part of the band, like an idiot. So yeah, they were kind of pissed off about that one. But yeah.
You know what you got out of that, bro? You got a dope ass story.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like that place was that place. I was going there since I was 13 years old. I know one week when I was a senior in high school, I went there every fucking night. Like it was just for a week straight. Like it was just fucking. They had bands all the time. It's always hardcore and punk bands. I saw Tiger Army there. I saw fucking Hatebreed there 56 times. Like I saw Super Joint Ritual there once. It was fucking awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude. Then I saw Super Joint like 3 weeks later at the fucking Ozfest in Pittsburgh, and he walked off stage after like 3 songs.
Dude, I think I went. What was it? Oh, I went to an Ozfest when I was in Pittsburgh.
Did Slayer play?
I don't remember. I think what was the name of that? Star Lake Amphitheater?
Yeah, that's where I was at too.
Yeah, that's where I went. I couldn't tell you, dude. Those days are hazy.
Yeah, same here. My one buddy, dude, we got there and he didn't even make it into the concert. He got arrested. Nice. Throwing in a drunk tank while he was in the line. Yeah, it was impressive.
Dude, it was always cool to like be able to go to Ozfest and then go to the Warped Tour, and you could just like the whole vibe was different, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, like Ozfest were just like people trying to get fucked up and do fucked up shit.
Yeah.
The Warped Tour was just a Warped Tour, man. It was dope.
Yeah. Ozfest, dude, I'll never forget. I was the only one that was 20 and everybody else was 21, 22, whatever. I was the only motherfucker that did not get carded all day. I mean, they fucking carded everybody around me, but for some reason they didn't card me all day, dude, and I got fucking wasted. It was awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude, that Star Lake was awesome too. Like, it was a good venue, but man, the only thing I hate about those amphitheaters and shit like that, when it gets fucking hot, like there's no shade, you're just fucking baking, man.
Blazing on the fucking ground, dude. It's fucking
yeah. I'll never forget when Slayer was playing. There's a guy up on top of the amphitheater. He was running cables or whatever. Me and my buddy got the whole crowd chant and jumped to him.
That's what's up. Did he jump?
Yeah. No, pussy.
Nerd.
It was funny as shit, man.
I don't remember ever seeing Slayer. Like, unpopular opinion, I'm not a Slayer fan. People trip on me, dude. They're like, "How could you not like Slayer?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't like Slayer, dog." Like,
I appreciate what they are, but I was saying this the other week. I said it took me the longest time to even understand Slayer. Like, I remember being younger and like it sounded like Racket to me, and like till I finally was, I think, a junior in high school, I was like, oh, I fucking get it now. It clicked, but like it took me a long time to even have an ear for it.
Yeah, I mean, they're a phenomenal band. I mean, they're amazing musicians. They wouldn't have all these people that like them. You know what I mean? And like,
right.
But for me, I'm just like, I hear it and I'm just like, I just don't get it. It's just, but you know what else is weird, dude? I didn't like the Misfits till I was in my 30s. So
that was actually the band that got me into punk rock. And the only reason it was because I was in junior high and all these kids kept wearing these fucking skull shirts to school. And I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? So I had to know. So I just went and bought a CD with the skull on front of it. And it was like collection 1, I think. And fucking A, man.
Yo, when I was a kid, I had this friend named Ben Story who's older than me. And I still talk to him today. Dude, he's my fucking homeboy, man. But I met him from skateboarding around my town and shit. And then he had a bunch of tapes in his car because he was older than me, but he had a car and he had a bunch of tapes. And I think he gave me Descendant. He let me borrow a Descendants tape and a Bad Religion tape. It was Generator and fucking I can't think of it. It's the Green Descendants record that has like every one of their
Summary. That's it.
Yeah. And that's how I got into punk rock, dude. I heard it and I was like, this is the most amazing fucking thing I've ever heard. And then I got it and I did what all old fucking aging punks do. Like I got into the liner notes. And then Thrasher magazine was another one, bro. Like I would just read Thrasher magazine and shit like that.
Yeah. I got a pair of Vans, dude. Now you remember the fucking comps, the Punkorama comps?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, so the second Punkorama comp, there's actually a 2, and then there's the 2.1.
Right.
Okay, the 2.1 came with these Vans for like a 6-month period, and I got these fucking Vans and this fucking CD, and only a couple tracks are switched out, but the tracks that are switched out are fucking awesome. But like that's where I've heard Pennywise, that's where I heard Bad Religion. I was fucking hooked. Yeah, I was hooked. Yeah, dude. But that fucking, like I said, I was looking for that version of that Punkorama forever, and then I realized that there was a 2.1 and it got sold with shoes.
Dude, you had like a collector's edition.
Yeah, dude, I bought it. As soon as I found it, I bought it.
What's up? Yeah, that's one thing I like about Dave Myersky, man. Like he puts on these fucking wild ass hardcore shows, but he has a distro, and it's like, I mean, he has hardcore CDs in it, but he's also got like amazing fucking pop punk records that I even forgot. Like I'll go through his shit and be like, oh my god, I forgot this fucking comp even existed, and then and spend all my money.
I found, so when I first saw the Misfits, I was 14 at that Crowbar place. I bought a fucking shirt that had the lyrics of Skulls on the back, and then I bought a CD. It was right after Michael Graves and Chud quit the band, like when they came back or whatever. It was like 2 weeks after. So, but they were selling a CD. It was Evil Live 2. So, but it was Graves singing all the old shit. This CD is like nearly fucking impossible to find now. Okay, I find it in Mayersky's fucking rack for $15, and I was like, "Yo, dude, you know what this is worth, right?" I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I could sell this for like $200 right now." And he's like, "Well, just take it." I took it and I fucking sold it for $150 on eBay because I already had one.
Dave's the shit, man. He's like I can't talk enough about those Clearfield dudes, bro. And like, yo, the Upstage Fest lineup gets dropped this Friday.
Is it this Friday?
Yeah, it's this Friday. The Upstage Fest gets dropped, and then I found out, yo, they have like camping. It's like, geez, I'm so excited. They have camping. Like, there's a dude.
There's a dude. The fairground, right?
What's up?
Is it the fairground?
Yeah, it's at the fairgrounds. Yeah. So it's like $20 to camp, 2 days of nonstop fucking punk and hardcore. And there's a river right beside the place. You can't lose.
No,
You
dude.
can't lose.
I think I'm going to get a booth. He wanted me to sponsor it this year, and I just don't think I'm financially able to do that, but I'm going to try to put a booth up for my screen printing shit at least.
That'd be rad.
Yeah, at least, get something going. Who's that?
That's Aiden. That's Chris's son.
Oh, hi, Aiden, Chris's son.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast right now, buddy.
Oh, shit, sorry.
No, you don't apologize, dude. Welcome.
Don't apologize, bro. My man keeps down here looking homeless as fuck. He's wrapped up in a blanket.
So are you guys coming up for that Upstage Fest?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. The lineup hasn't been announced.
Right. But I assume you're coming regardless.
I don't know if we're playing or not, but I don't care, bro. Like, I'll support anything the motherfucking Clearfield dudes do. Because
yeah.
And it's like, we had such an amazing fucking time last year, bro. It's just like, so we're like, whether or not we're playing, I don't care. I'll still be there.
Did you play the Upstage Fest last year?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, did you? Cool.
And we opened the second day.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of people there. Like it was rad, dude. And I don't know why, like that was at the tail end of we went on like a week-long run with my boys in Manifestation, this German hardcore band that came over to the States. I've known those dudes since I was fucking 19. But so like Orlando Furioso was like a well-oiled machine at that point. And we just it was one of the best shows I've ever played.
That's awesome.
Outside of we played one of the Drew Stone the Drew Stone fucking Sunday matinees in New York City. Like any band that we're friends with, should fucking try and get on one of those because that's some other shit.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
Well, hey, where can we find your bands at? Like Facebook and all that?
Probably behind 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I mean, like on the interwebs.
No. Yeah, I mean, Idle Minds and Orlando Furioso, they're on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. Yes, Chris, Bandcamp. Grinder, apparently.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's both of our records, or both of my bands are on all the major streaming platforms, and
cool.
So were all the bands that I mentioned, dude. Like,
yeah,
I'm really lucky to, like, honestly, in all seriousness, I'm super lucky, bro. Like, I get to, like, all these bands. I was fans of all these bands before I started playing music. So to me, it's like, not only do I get to like go and play with these bands and see these bands, but they're all the coolest down to earth people, bro. So it's like, it's rad, man.
Yeah, dude, I feel the same way. Like I jumped back in doing this thing in 2020. Like I didn't know a single band, and now I fucking know a bunch of them. I'm in one. You know what I mean? Like it's
rad, though.
Yeah, the connections are fucking awesome, man.
When are we gonna play a show together, bro?
Dude, soon. Let's figure something out because we got like me and Vinny from my guitarist. We switched out drummers. We have Justin from the Snipped playing with us now.
That's right.
But yeah, so it's just a 3-piece. But I do that, and then me and Paul Neal and another guy from Nashville are like making this album. We're like not going to tour or anything. We're just going to make an album and put it out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but it keeps me busy. But no, dude, let's like I said, keep in touch. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Dude, thank you for coming on here. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me and let me come run my mouth for fucking 30 minutes. This shit was
dude.
Rad.
Dude, thanks for fucking hanging out too. While we got this thing straightened out too. So I hate technology. Luckily, Nick's here because otherwise I'd just smash shit.
Yeah, I don't do tech. That's why I came to Chris's. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. And he's like, yeah, just come over to my crib.
No, I was stoked too because I know when I interviewed Chris, like it was smooth and fuck. I was like, sweet man, he's got the setup already, so it's fucking good to go.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate it,
bro.
Yeah, dude, keep in touch.
Fine. Of course I will, dude. I'm gonna get off here and text you in a minute. We're gonna set up a fucking show.
Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Later, bro.
Later, man. Thank you. That was Mike Pruitt from Idle Minds and Orlando Furioso. Check that shit out. Check out all the bands you mentioned. Like you said, everybody's good. This whole community, hardcore and punk, it's just all good. Everything's good. Have a good week. Bye. Take it ride. See you next time.